Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna Morfides and I am the founder of Mending Hearts Counseling, where we provide tangible support for mending hearts. We provide support and advice on how to achieve the relationship, especially the ones of a romantic nature, that you want to experience and you feel fulfilled and happy in, and basically encompass all that which you desire and want to experience as a lover in this lifetime. So today we're going to do a little bit, or we're going to do something different. I'm very excited about this question answer type of video interaction with you guys. I had a question yesterday that I thought was a really good question, and is very it's a very common question that a lot of us have in relationships, because we don't always know what the right thing to do is in a relationship. And I do not really believe in right and wrong. I believe in doing. As long as your intention is pure and it's for the highest good of you in that moment and for those around you, I believe in doing. And then by knowing what the aftermath is, do we know if we want to continue doing the same behavior or we want to exercise a different behavior? So this is the only way that we actually get to learn how it is that we want to be in a relationship. So I'm going to go into this question, which reads as follows. If a guy barely contacts you after a really intimate time, do you lean back and not contact him, or do you text him how you are feeling? So the first thing that pops into my mind right away is communication. I am a strong believer in communication. And I am a strong believer in communicating what our feelings are that arise from emotions. And those emotions come from either thoughts or situations that we experience. So emotions are natural. They occur very often within our internal system, and they last about 90 seconds. It is the feelings that are produced by the emotions that actually last a lot longer and stay with us. So for example, in this case, if you don't hear back from someone that you had an intimate time with, the emotion might be sadness, and then the feeling that will stay with you after that sadness goes is rejection, unworthiness, unlovable. And these are feelings that are not positive to carry with you. So then my question would be, what is it that you want to experience? Is it that you want to feel loved, fulfilled, cared for, safe, seen? The complete opposite of what lack of communication brings. So going back to being a strong believer in communication, what I would do is I would message this person, and then I would say, in a non-violent communicative way, no demanding, just purely requesting and understanding what my needs are and expressing those needs and wants to the person that I am hoping to have a romantic relationship with. So it would go something like this. When I have an intimate night with you and then I don't hear from you, it doesn't really say how many days. So we'll just go general. So when we have an intimate night together and then I don't hear from you in a while, it makes me feel like, it makes me feel disconnected from you. It makes me feel sad. It makes me feel like I'm not worthy of your time. And I was recognizing this need of mine to have more connection with you. And I was wondering if, you can meet me there. Or I was wondering, is this normally how you interact with people? Is this the normal way of you being in a relationship? You experience an intimate moment and then lack of communication does not necessarily mean lack of desire for me, if that makes sense. And then you hear what the other person has to say. So when we tell people what the feelings and emotions from our interactions with them are, we don't demand things. We simply recognize what it is that we're feeling. We pay attention to what we want to feel different. How are we going to get to that different feeling? And then we have a choice to request for that to be met from this person or not. So if, for example, they say, no, I do not care about you. This is how I normally communicate with people that I am intimate with. Then you have choice. You can either meet them and their need. So if they operate in this level and this is not working for you, then you have choice in moving on and finding a partner who is a bit more communicative and is a bit more to the style of communication that you are. It's not that you are a bad person or like, how could you? If you want communication every day, then have the knowing that you deserve to have communication every day. And if you're with a lover or a partner that is showing you communication that is like on a weekly basis, like every week, and you're recognizing that's not what you want, well, now you're building your CV or your resume in how you want to be in a relationship, what you want to experience. So it's actually a good thing. They're actually showing you what it is that you need to They're actually showing you what you want to experience in a relationship. So instead of being in a state of like, why are they not? Maybe send them gratitude and love for showing you what kind of relationship that you want to be in. You want to be in a relationship where communication takes place every day. And that is okay too. Whatever it is that you wish and desire is okay. There are 7 billion people on this planet. And the likelihood and chances of you finding someone that fulfills your wants and needs is quite high. But as long as we fixate on that one person that we think represents everything and why can't it be him and why can't they do this for me, then we're going to remain in that state where we are putting all our eggs in that basket and we have this expectation from this person to meet us at that need, where we cannot have any expectations of people at all. That is not part of like who we're meant to be or how the energetic part of us works. We have feelings that are a compass to what our needs are. We uncover the needs, recognize what it is, and then we have an option to ask our lovers if they are able to meet us at that need, or then we have different choices to make. And perhaps also, because they say when you ask for a need to be met by your partner, if they say a no does not mean like it's not an absolute no, it's a yes to something else. So perhaps you come to terms to have communication every other day. So if the person resonates with weekly communication and you resonate with everyday communication, you can come to an agreement and compromise that you're going to communicate every other day, and that's what you're both willing to do, and that works for you, and you try it out and that's okay, then that's okay too. It's just all by experience. It's just like trying on different ways of being in a relationship and seeing what works for you and what doesn't. But make a mental note of what it is that you want to experience. This is how you're going to build your vision board of what you want your relationship to be. And this is exactly what I did as well. I created a vision board of all the opposite things, of the ones that created challenges within me that I did not like to be in anymore. So every time I felt challenged within, or I felt feelings of abandonment, rejection, unworthiness, not good enough, I would recognize what it is that I wanted differently, and then I would ask for it. My main thing is one of my basic needs is weekly connection. So once a week, I like to connect with my partner, whether it is going out for dinner or sitting in our patio, or actually it's usually one of those things with no other distractions, just his energy and my energy and interacting on a level that is what's the word, like connective is the thing that comes into mind, that it's just the two of us. There's no TV, no other people, no phones, no children, like no other distractions, just us two being together. I recognize that as part of my needs, and when that weekly connection is not met, then I do recognize that I act out of lack of my need being met, and then I succumb to doing things that I would perhaps do if I was hungry and I didn't eat. Then I act out of hunger. If my needs are not met, then I act out of my lack of needs being met, and then I say and do things that I'm not really proud of. But then this is how also I recognize what it is that I need. I know that's a very long answer to the question, but there was just a lot of things that I wanted to explain in there about communication and how to communicate your needs in a way that are not demanding, but that are requesting. And then knowing that you have choice in how your partner then responds back to you. And if you're willing to compromise on those needs, or you're really sure that those are the needs that you want. And believe me, once you are so sure of what your needs are and you put that out into the universe and you know that you are worthy of those needs, the universe does not have another choice but like to bring that to you. So if your predominant thoughts are, you know what, thank you to this lover for showing me that non-everyday communication is not working for me. Thank you for showing me that I want to be with someone that is willing to text me every day and actually wants to text me every day. So I'm going to put that out in the universe and know that it's going to come to me and it's going to be mine. Claim what is yours. Claim what it is that you want to experience, and give love and light for all the lovers that come before that one that will fulfill all that you need, because they're merely there to show you what it is that you want to experience in the first place. Because how do we know unless we actually try? I hope this is making sense so far. And I guess the other part that was coming to mind when I was reading this question, if a guy barely contacts you after a really intimate time, do you lean back and not contact him, or do you text him, and how you are feeling? So yes, communicating what it is that you want to experience, not being afraid to communicate that what you want. Because if you don't communicate what you want, no one can guess it for you. No one can give you what it is that you need unless you voice it. And then after you voice it in a non-demanding way, then your partner can either meet you there, or they can naturally fall away, or you allow them to naturally fall away, because you are in the belief of knowing that there's going to be somebody else that will give you that which you want. And then you create space and energy for something else to come in. So we're not allowed to put a face to that which to the soulmate or the lover or the karmic or the twin flame or whatever it is that we fixate on that we want that person to be for us. We're not allowed to have a face, but we're allowed to know what that feels like. That is our job, is to recognize the resume, the CV, the vision board of the lover that we want to have. So to my beautiful reader, I would say envision what it is that you want to experience after an intimate day with your lover. Envision what that would feel like. Write it out. The power of your hand with pen on paper is enormous. That's you claiming what is yours. You claim that, and you know that you are worthy of that and nothing less if this is what you want. And then having the knowing to walk away from this experience that is not serving you, thanking it, giving it love and light, thanking it for showing you how you want to be in a relationship and how you want your partner to interact with you after an intimate relationship, and know that you can have it and it's yours. And the way the universe works is either this person then rises to meet your energy where you are, or they will naturally fall away and somebody else will come in. But unless you are not letting go of the idea that this person is the only one that can do this for you, or fixating or ruminating, then you're not able to create space within you for something else to come in. We only have a certain amount of energy that we make like our physical biological body makes a certain amount of, it's called ADPs, within ourselves, and those are the things that support our organs, our thoughts. It's the energy that we use every day to do the unconscious things that we need to do within us in order to sustain living. And we want to be careful in how we use those ADPs. We want to be careful in where we put this energy in. We want to put the energy into knowing what we want to experience, as opposed to sitting with the hurt of what we are not experiencing. The hurt is there to simply show us what we want different, and then we write out what the different is. Make your vision board as detailed as you possibly can. And the best part about this is, after you make your vision board, having the knowing that you can have all that is on there, thanking all the lovers that are showing you what it is that you want to put on the vision board in the first place. And then don't forget to put single and available, because it's funny, like I was taught that the universe can sometimes play with you, and if you don't put single and available, they might bring you the man of your dreams, but he's not single and available. Like, you have to be that specific. You have to know exactly what it is that you want. I would love to hear your comments, questions, concerns. I hope I answered the question in a way that is beneficial and informative. And again, in my gratitude for you, the listener, for the person that sent in that question. I loved that they said love doctor, because I feel like love is something that I completely resonate with. I've done so much work around it. I've experienced resilience in it. I've experienced like finding the soulmate that I always dreamt I wanted to be with, which I can find within myself, and then allow the universe to match that which I am. And I look forward to the next question. And I'm wishing you a beautiful day full of love and gratitude, especially to all the lovers that come into our life to show us what it is that we do not want to experience, but turn that into positive language. Put that on our vision board and what we want to experience. And sending love and light to all the lovers out there. And I wish you, again, a beautiful day. And I look forward to our next video together. Thank you so much. And if you like the channel, please go ahead and subscribe, so then you get to be updated on content that I put on. And if you like the video, also give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate your feedback in the comment box. And yeah, look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.